I guess I do. What's up, guys? No moves. I tried trading today. Did 2 trades. One was Solana. Tried it long in Solana. Then I got stopped out. I don't know when was that. Somewhere around here, I think. I got stopped out. It was a triangle. And it's going a little bit up and down out here. I think it might be over here. I got stopped out. Very tight stop loss. And then I tried long in Matic. Right about here. I tried long in that, but you know, these wicks on the downside kind of, you know, ruined my mood. Or this, not actually this, actually it was one of these wicks, right? Something like that. Let me see a big time frames. No. Yeah, it was up here somewhere. It was up here, so it went a little bit up and a little bit down, so I exit my trade. Small losses. Solana's were a little bit bigger than small loss, but you know, whatever. And then I tried long shorting Altcoin. Now, unfortunately, Altcoin didn't go where I thought it was supposed to go. This was a trend line, hit that on the dollar. You see up here, this is on Bybit. My short entry was actually all the way up here first. Something like this, right? On the 20 moving average. You can see it didn't hit 20 moving average. So when the next 4 hourly came, I put my, you know, my short entry down here and stop loss, you know, give or take up there. But it never hit that. But if you look at, for example, on Binance, we hit that almost on the dollar already, so that's why we never came back up there again. So I was waiting in a wane. So I was watching this move up here, and you can see up here right now short entry. But when, you know, when I was trying to enter it, you know, my short entry was all the way up there. And I was watching this move over here, and I thought, you know, it's gonna, you know, pop up here towards the short entry, get me in, and go back down again. Unfortunately, never did that. So this, you know, wrecked down. Right now, it's doing this curvature move up here. Might be some kind of nice short over here. I don't know. So we're gonna check out, you know, see what kind of entries we can find. Like the center plan said, micro moves on the charts right now. Bitcoin has been ranging between 0.2 and 0.6 entire day. Literally no movement, literally no movement. See here. Let's do another chart over here. Let's do another chart over here. I mean, beside this move up here, you know, it's been just, you know, in some kind of range over here, right? So it hasn't been doing much. It hasn't been doing much. This move up here was the most exciting movement on the entire day, and that pulled back right now. So maybe just gonna continue doing that over the weekend. I don't know. So we gotta check it out. You can see up here 4 hourly getting rejected right now, but you know, 29 minutes left, but it's getting rejected by the 10 moving average with bearish engulfing candle. Still not down below the support, so you know, that's okay. Me open show 15-14. So yeah. So you opened your short somewhere in the mid-range. You actually opened the short on the very bottom of everything. Like entire this range up here, you know, you opened the short up here on the downside. So you either opened it, you know, on this move over here or some of these moves up here, right? I don't believe that you opened it up here. If you opened it up here, you have been, you know, down for a, you know, 0.8% down. But yeah, you opened basically on the bottom of the range, or whichever range this is, right? There was, you know, support up here, blew through that. Right now creating the secondary level of resistance up here. We didn't even touch that. But I think there is, you know, good probability that we might, you know, try to touch these levels up here. Yeah. It wasn't, you know, very good short opening. So, you know, there's that. I mean, if you had to open it up here somewhere, I mean, you know, that would be, I think that would be fine. But you open it, you know, all the way down here on the bottom of this thing over here. You shorted the bottom. Wizard sells up, what's up? Hvordan går det med kjøringen av langt på vei? Nei, vi er ikke langt på vei. Her er masse igjen å gå. It's been a long time, brother. Abdullah? Yeah, it's been a long time, since yesterday. What's up, Centerman? Micro moves. Every good trade should start with a 5-minute break. Yeah, exactly, so that we gotta relax a little bit. When long, I'm terrified of shorting. Yeah, people are terrified of shorting, but, and I've seen a lot of people going actually long down here on these levels. So, people going long, that means that, you know, we could actually dump. Or shorting here. Let's see what Twitter says. Yes, when a glorious God candle. Put feet up and print money. Glorious God candle. Yo, till I yo go. Yorfi, I guess. Peter, hello Bratans. Hello Peter. Peter, how you doing, man? So Bitcoin's literally not doing anything. Literally not doing anything. So slow. It's so discouraging. It's so lame. I don't know what to call it. Up here we came to, you know, 10 moving. I thought, you know, maybe, just maybe, you know, it's gonna go up to, you know, 200 moving average again. Nope, not even close. You know, I don't want to even start talking about, you know, 22.1, the 20 moving average. Not even close to that, you know, those levels. There are a couple of resistances up here. You can see up here we tapped this resistance up here, maybe even up here as well, and we pulled back. That's it. That's it. That's all the bullishness that we can, you know, master out. I made 200% the long phantom bounce. Very nice, very nice. 200% on what kind of move? On 2% move. That's actually legit. 7, 8, 9, 10%. Wow. Phantom is volatile as well. Phantom is very, very volatile. Yeah, I saw Phantom coming down to these bottoms over here. So right now it's bouncing actually pretty nicely over here. This move up here is like 7%, man. Damn, that's huge. Came to the 4-hourly 200 moving average, 3 touches on the same level, and then bouncing. Very nice. So, what are we gonna do today, guys? What are we gonna do today? This close below 50, stay below 50, retesting 50. Just going kind of sideways up here. Literally sideways, just waiting for something. You could put like a straight line through this, man. This looks like, you know, heartbeat. Good, bro. Nice. What a boring day. Yeah. So that's weekend for you guys. We dumped down. We are consolidating. We are waiting for Monday or late Sunday. Late Sunday might actually start, you know, doing something interesting. We're gonna see that. But the price up here, man, this range up here is so boring, so boring. This range over here is so boring, so boring. You know, it's not like, you know, it went up here, curved up here, and then started going up, and then right back down inside this range. Right now, we're pulling a little bit down up here, but you know, it's still, you can see down here this wick over here. This might be a short, sorry, a long indication. If you get some kind of doji over here, that might, you know, come us, you know, push us back up there again. So maybe, just maybe, we might actually be looking for a long position over here somewhere on Bitcoin, on other coins. Ape, they actually had a nice move towards the upside, but you know, I'm not gonna short Ape down here. I mean, I could, but you know, I'm not gonna short that. So it's breaking down. Solana. Solana went into this nice, you know, distribution pattern up here at the top. Broke that down, retested up here, moving averages and pulled back. That was, wow, that was a 14%. Oh, this is daily, sorry, this is daily. I thought this was a 4-hourly time frame. This is where we have been today. Oh my god, nothing happened. How are we gonna trade if there is nothing happening? If there is no volatility, if there is no moves? Let's assume we are in some kind of range over here, guys. Let's assume we're some kind of range. That means that's top of the range up here, whatever that is, right? Top of the range. Those are shorting probabilities. And bottom of the range down here, below these, you know, levels up here, these are long probabilities, right? So anywhere up here shorting, anywhere down here long, maybe something like that, right? So right now, you know, by some you know, logic, you know, we should be, you know, very close to, you know, longing up here again. Cardano, literally sideways. There's been a couple of moves up here, expanding, contracting. Maybe it's you know, the famous diamond pattern, whatever that means. I'm not really big fan of diamond patterns, but this is gonna go towards upside up here. We gotta find entries where we are at the bottom of something, so we cannot have any kind of green candle or anything like that. I mean, this is only 3.3% down. But here, I mean, if you look at this, you know, 1 hourly range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hours, like no, almost no moves. 15 minutes hitting 200 moving average, 30 minutes up here. You know, it came above the, you know, moving average, just consolidating hard. So just because we are getting above this 50 moving, if we just continue consolidating here, you know, you have these moving averages, you know, jumping on them, waiting for something else. 4 hourly managed to get back above the, you know, 10 moving average up here. Still got something like 21 minutes left. Mina hit $1. Nice. Linda, good evening, Linda. How you doing? Linda, do you trade or do you just, you know, invest? Let's see up here. Yeah. To me, Matic looks like a shorting opportunity, but you know, I don't want to touch Matic on the shorts. This fell down, double the move right now, below that move down here. 200 moving average on the 4 hourly. Bouncing slightly, but you know, literally no bounce. Slight bounce, but no bounce. When you started the challenge, it's long time ago. Oh, this actually looks nice. This is Ethereum Classic. And we have some kind of downside over here, you know, 0.3%, so it's not much downside, but you see the pattern up here. This can actually, you know, bounce. This might be interesting. Let's see the channel up here on this thing over here. Give or take. No longer shorts for me. Justin has no idea how to trade low. That's good. Stick to investing. You know, find what you are good at and, you know, do that. There is too much stress in trading. I mean, investing is a stress as well, but you know, at least, you know, you cannot go to zero just because, you know, you do 10x and stuff like that, right? Here, spot buy, you know, if we consider that, you know, there will be another bull run at one point in time, it really doesn't matter whether you buy Bitcoin at, you know, 100k or zero or whatever, right? I mean, $1, whatever, right? It's gonna eventually go up, right? So it's only a matter of, you know, hodling keeping the money, you know, buying as low as possible. Oh man, 0.5 Ethereum Classic, volume non-existent, the Bybit perpetual, just put it where it needs to be. By the way, I heard some bullish news about Aptos today, and Aptos was up something like 10% today. Bullish news. I don't know, it's bullish news, but you know, people have been talking about Aptos, so it pumped up like 10%. Right now it's coming right back down again. Everybody FOMO'd into Aptos and then got out. We'll do well in the future, even if it's 10 years. I just give my ledger to my son. Well, exactly. Linda, if you are the kind of investor that like, you know, to buy cheap, hodl, DCI, I suggest you follow a channel called Crypto Tips. It's a girl, so I think you'll find stuff in common. Crypto Tips. And this girl has been around for a very, very long time. This is her and her husband. They got like 200k subs, but they've been in this space, you know, 2017, even before that. And all they do is invest in dollar cost average and talk about fundamental and stuff like that. So I think you find this interesting. Like, I don't watch a lot of these, videos where people just talk about stuff like that. But you know, they do DCA. They don't care. They look at, you know, everything is bullish. You know, so they give hopium to the people. It's easier to hodl when other people are hodling with you. When did you start the challenge? I just told you, man, long time ago. What's the plan now? What will you do in your trade? I don't know. We are looking at the charts. Hopefully, if he finds something that looks good, and then we'll go with the flow. We'll go with the flow. Right now, we are waiting for the 4-hourly candle, and maybe there will be some kind of movements eventually. But I'm a little bit unsure whether we are bullish or bearish, because Bitcoin is not doing that well. And the divergence that we had down here, there is still divergence, but it drops down. It can definitely drop down below 27, so it needs to drop down to 21.5, and there is no divergence and everything looks bleak. But the move is about to happen. You can see up here, either we get a cross and move up, or we get a no cross and move down. USDT says we bearish. How do you figure that out? There is this indicator called ATR, average true range, and I've been looking a little bit about that on that. And this was actually supposed to be 14. And I cannot see how people are actually, looking at that. So when it's going down, it's getting into consolidation. We can also see the, with bulging bands. So the move is happening soon, guys. This is 1 hourly. 4 hourly is extended. So maybe it's not happening that soon, but it's squeezed. It's squeezed. The price is squeezed. At least this bottom part over here is really, really squeezed. So I'm guessing we're getting in the move. The money is leaving on Bitcoin. The money is coming in on USDT. I read money flow. Okay. So money coming in on dollars. People are going, hedging. And money is coming out of Bitcoin. Interesting, to say the least. Wow, there was a big squeeze right up here. I didn't even see this. Here at the top, there was a big squeeze, and then we dropped. up here just below, before we start pumping up here, there was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days squeeze before it blew to the moon. So there is that. Do you know what I think it's bullish daily time frame on daily time frame on Matic because of this pattern over here? So you get a big green red candle with a doji in the middle. So I'm expecting this move up here to blast through the upside, but it didn't do that. Just kind of waiting. So I would say it's kind of, you know, bigger time frames bullish, but small time frames are saying no. Small time frames are saying no, you blew the chance. See up here. Right now we're getting, you know, squeezed below the moving averages. Right now these moving averages are turning towards us. So how can we be bullish on this up here? How much you made till right now? Account balance, it says in the title. What do you think of other long term? I think they will perform well. You know, they got Charles Hoskinson or Hoskinson, whatever his name is. They are doing the, you know, they are following technology. They're doing the metaverse. They're doing the NFTs. They are doing everything right. So they will perform well. But it's had one of the biggest drops, you know, of all the coins. And it does look, you know, weak here at the end, but I think that's because, you know, it just had too much hype in the previous bull market. But it's not gonna die, you know. And I always say, you always have, when you invest, you always have to ask yourself, will this thing die? And if the answer is no, and it will do okay. And I have absolutely no reason to believe that, you know, there's anything wrong with Cardano. They are developing. They are always in the space. They are always at the front of, you know, everything. And you know, Charles Hoskinson was even thinking about buying the CoinDesk, so he could you know, shill, you know, more Cardano to the people and get out, you know, the news about Cardano. So that's good. So it's very nice to see that, you know, CEO is thinking in these kind of ways. How can I promote my stuff to other people? That's good. That's bullish for me. So Cardano, although it does look, you know, crappy when you look at it, you know, big time frames over here, it does indeed look crappy, right? But this thing exploded, yeah. So, you know, there is sell-off. There was been so much buying up here. But right now this trend over here broke, the big time trend over here broke, this trend over here broke, like all trends broke, right? So yes, we can have a pullback down here, but it's already kind of started. Up here. Maybe it goes down up here. It does some kind of, you know, some kind of spring or whatnot. What happened with Cardano? Nothing happened with Cardano. There was just way too much bullishness on Cardano up here. People made a lot of money. A lot of people got trapped here at the top. You know, these tops as well. So when we start going down, they are selling. They see no way out. It's just going to zero, right? This is, you know, this went down, you know, 91, 92% down. So it's really hard for, you know, so they're still selling, pushing out. It's very easy to push the price down because people are, you know, very panicky and fearful. Well, make 168, I'm not staking. Very nice. So I don't know, you know, short term what it's gonna do, but long term, next bull market and stuff like that, when Bitcoin everything, you know, flies to the sky, Cardano will do fine. I have absolutely no reason to believe that, you know, there is anything wrong with Cardano. So that's my take on Cardano. See here, this move down here to 18.7 or something like that. 13% more down. And it's hard right now. It's really hard to get into a position because number one, it's everything is going sideways. Number 2, it's weekend. Number 3, we don't have any kind of, you know, moves. Everything is in the middle of something. So there are a couple of moves on stuff up here, like for example on there's a couple of moves up here on ADA, sorry, on ape. So I'm looking for an ape short, guys. I'm looking for ape short. If we can get a doji up here at the top, and the next candle can, you know, push it up a little bit, you know, to the 20 moving average up here or something like that, then we're gonna short that towards the downside over here. But that remains to be seen, because see up here it's climbing a little bit. It might do another push towards the upside, towards that 10 moving average up here, wherever that 10 moving average, you know, is gonna come at. Pull for a break up or down. We have a poll on Twitter. So 55% are longing, 44.4% are shorting, but that's only 9 votes. I'm nothing. Get out and watch the show for a few weeks, not worth the stress. Sometimes best investment is no investment. No, we always do some investment. Let me see what chat thinks. Let me see what chat thinks over here. What chat doing? Long, short, city. Let me see. Let me see what people are doing in the chat. This is the only like legit, you know, strong resistance we have right now, that we are very close to, right? Very close to. So we got some kind of move up here right now. 1% up. If that happens, both longing and shorting. What's the option in the poll? There is no option for crazy people. It's working though. It is working. Longing and shorting at the same time is working. Okay, man. Nice plate, nice plate. So we gotta wait for the 4-hourly to see where the damn resistance is gonna be at. Right now the resistance is down here at 308. Right up here again at these same tops up here again, but we have to follow Binance, because last time on 4-hourly this hit on Binance on the dollar, but on Bybit we didn't hit it on the dollar, so that kind of got me a little bit, you know, out of the mood. Phantom is ranging along the bottom of the range and short at the top, 121x. Nice. Look on preferences to change. Change what? There is no changes. 53% is longing, 60% is shorting, 15% is shorting, and 35% sitting on the fence. So everybody thinks this is gonna go up. Interesting. Sand up here, no moves. You can't change a poll once you started the poll. You can't change a poll once you started the poll. Down here, move down is like 2.8%, down here is 0.8. Moving average is down 0.52. What's this? A sandbox. Down here 0.66. What's this down here right now at 0.6? Position mode, to change position. What is position mode? I don't know, what are you talking about? What is position mode? Have I been talking about Bybit? I'm a little bit unsure what you want me to change on Bybit. Wow, 61% is lonely. We got a short, guys. Position mode. Why would I want to change my position mode? I don't get it, man. You know, out of the blue, you're telling me to look in the preferences to change position mode, and I'm not quite sure what you mean. So, no, could you talk in full sentences so I can understand? Let me see. Did you say something before that? Did I say something that made you? I don't know. I don't know. Mana. It means if you want to long and short at the same time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. But thanks for the tip. Position mode, but we can find that. Where is the position modes? Just so I know. Where is the position mode? Strategy. Oh, here, position mode. Hedge mode. One way. Under a one-way mode, you can hold either a long or a short position of a contract. Hedge mode. Under hedge mode, you can hold both long and short position. Is there any difference? It is not allowed to switch between one-way and hedge mode while holding positions or active orders. The settings applies to the current derivatives pair only. The switch will take effect on both the website and the app at the same time. Please upgrade the app to the latest version. I don't know, it says over here it's on a hedge mode, but you know, I never use that. TPSL. Only one take profit to supply order is supported for the entire positions, and new TPSL will override the previous. Multiple TPSL orders are supported. Each TPSL applies to a portion of the position, so you can actually change that as well. General pop-up confirmation windows. Do you like the confirmation windows? Yeah, we like the confirmation windows. It gives us, you know, second chance to doubt ourselves. Enable quick rules requires second confirmation. Yeah, we are not pro just yet. Notifications. Select for order execution. Sure. There we go. Team is, you know, show 24-hour change to follow. Thanks for the tip, man. It wasn't there before. Okay, we got it now. So we got a 4-hourly close. Let's check out Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin got a bearish engulfing candle. This technically isn't bearish engulfing candle because this is, you know, a very small candle. You know, this big but it got rejected below 10 moving average up here. So the big question is, will Ape pump to the level that we wanted to pump? So on Bybit, this is the level, and on Binance, this over here is the level right now. 5284, and if you look at a 5-minute time frame up here, it's just a little bit up there. So this is our short entry. So stop loss. right? Give or take. So if it goes up there, if it taps that little wick up there, did we have any kind of wick up there? We did have a small wick, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Could happen, but it doesn't seem that he wants to do that just yet. And we came, a little bit up here, but not enough. Keep auto increase margin to minimize liquidation possibilities. I don't have to worry about liquidations. I never let my positions get even close to liquidations. Are you long on app? We are not long on anything. We are just looking. I would like to enter a short position up here. So we might write this as possible short end, so people don't misunderstand possible short entry, because I really think if Bitcoin goes down, then this needs to pull back, right? But this is only one of the very few good entries, because everything else just started bleeding down. Bitcoin as well. Let's see up here. We don't have any kind of divergence on the chart. We got a bearish divergence up here. That's playing out right now. And over here we have no divergence. So if this pulls down below the level up here again, we might get another bullish divergence up here. So I think it's just, just consolidating. It's just consolidating. It's just consolidating. And these kind of moves are hard, because the moves are so small. Like, how big is this move up here? 0.5, that's like 5% move. Long CI, I don't think CI is on Bybit. We're just longing stuff that's on Bybit. Nah, CI is not on Bybit. So, I mean, there are a lot of coins that you can long and short that are not on Bybit, just spot buy, technically, just long. But the problem is they're not on Bybit, and we're just doing Bybit. If Bitcoin pump now, alts will go crazy. Yeah, but it won't pump. It won't pump. That's the problem. And this is a failure up here. I don't think I want to long or short Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is not, volatile enough. And this thing, man, maybe it will do another move towards upside, but I don't see it. Maybe this is the first, maybe bounce. Where should line be then? Let's assume this is some kind of bottom up here. Losing strength all the time. Maybe Matic long. Yeah, I would like to Matic long, but so it's Matic long, Ape short, but Matic, you cannot short Matic because Matic is too bullish. And you see this doji up here. This is a very bullish doji. So I think it has a chance to pull back up. And this downtrend over here broke. See up here, we got a downtrend over here, and this move up here, retest that went up, pulling back down here. So it might do another move up here towards upside. So it does look kind of sketchy, getting everybody bearish. But too many people are long. Too many people are long. 63% longing, 36% shorting over here. Millage, I go short. Matic long looks good to me at first glance. Yeah, it kind of does, but it doesn't. At first glance it might be, but the problem with Matic, and that's scares me, is this line that's broken. So if you look at a little bit bigger time frame up here, let's go to maybe something like maybe 8 hours so you can see this nicer. You can see up here that it kind of broke, went down through the trend, tried to get back, went down, and the only thing it needs to do right now to drop is go below this line. And this line right now, let's see, is this the same line on the 4 hour? Yeah, it's the same line on the 4 hour as well. So only thing it has to do is go below this line over here. If you look at the moving averages up here, it's above us. So we got everything above us. Already fell through the support. Already had a retest up here that we failed. And right now pulling down. Now the problem with shorting over here is that upside up here is 1.5%, and we are looking only at 0.5% loss. But it already did this one time, 2 times, so maybe we can short it on the small time frames up here. So this move towards upside is 0.5. Now this is shortable over here, although best case scenario is up there, right? See, double top up here, failure to go higher. Here, pull back, getting some kind of support. We got a lower low as well. We got a high and lower high, low and lower low. Secondly, everything is indicating drop down. Everything beside this candle over here. Everything beside this, doji candle. See this doji candle up here? I think that looks very, very bullish. But of course, if this candle goes towards downside, that's bad. So let's try to draw lines on the daily time frame up here. Now it is still below, doesn't matter how you draw it, it's still below. The only thing that's not broken is this one up here. Maybe this is the last hope. Hi Sputnik, what's up? Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. So I'm a little bit, the only bullish thing for Matic, you can see down here, this is on the daily time frame. We're getting these divergences up here. This is like third divergence, 1, 2. You don't see the top up here, but you can imagine the top up here. We already got a double divergence, so it might be just consolidating an option, but it's very, very steep. And I really like this doji on the downside. This daily doji on the downside, it's very nice. I like it. But it's not performing. So, could Matic be shortable? If Matic is shortable, everything is shortable. If Matic is shortable, everything is shortable, because Matic is strong. And Bitcoin over here, one second chart buy alert. You gotta be some professional to do 1 second charts. How about chat? In the chat, 37% longing, 32% shorting, 32% sitting on the fence. So it's pretty much, you know, very even. But how you guys are thinking. Twitter is a little bit different. Twitter is still mostly bullish. You know, you know, my channel is bearish. You know, so if my bearish channel has, you know, 63.6% longs over here. Imagine what kind of long positions these other. Imagine what kind of long position these, you know, other channel polls have. I think I saw ape moving a little bit. I think I saw ape moving a little bit up here. Yeah, so went down here. It's gonna try. We might just do that. But Bitcoin doesn't want to fall. I mean, it really doesn't want to fall. I mean, we're gonna really short on the bottom now. But there is a chance to hit the short position. But I think a lot of people might be thinking, you know, this might be a good short position, and then, you know, blast through everything. Do we have anything else above us? Yeah, we got this one down here at 546, and this one up there. 200 moving average, 50 moving average, very interesting. This on the 4 hour, because on daily we don't have anything. On daily we have, you know, 20 moving average all the way up there, but, you know, we are not even close to that. So, and you see this week as well over here. It's the same kind of week that, you know, Matic has. That's why I'm really worried about, you know, shorting Matic, because it has this, you know, big, you know, week up here. I mean, it's a nice week. See this week up here. Matic has the same kind of, you know, dodgy, gravestone dodgy week on the, you see, and it's even green. It's even green. So I think we need to long Matic. Like, there is no other way, right? We got a long Matic. There's some kind of bottom down here. How much down can it go? 5.6. It's been bleeding for a while right now. Give or take. Expanding musical instrument down here. So you got a expanding musical instrument. The downside on this thing over here is something like, you know, maybe something like down here, 0.5. And it got this, you know, weak on the downside. People are shorting. But this expanding musical instrument towards downside. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take 5-minute break, and we come back. We're gonna decide whether we want a long Matic or not. Right. It's 5 minutes. Let's see these bigger time frames up here. I mean, these are some kind of bottom down here. So, yeah, maybe we're gonna long it, because I don't want to short Matic. Like, that's crazy. Give some live signal. Let's do a quick scalp together, bro. In love from India. I don't give signals. I do my trades. You do your trades. You're welcome to watch me do mine, but there is no signal or stuff like that, right? Not a financial advice, you know. You get wrecked, you know. That's you. Yeah, 0.5 is down here at the bottom again. This kind of went a little bit up here, then broke down, and then we have this move up here right now. So this move up here before, if it breaks down, it's like, yeah, let's take a quick 5-minute break. Then we'll see what we're gonna do. FTM, cup and handle, ready to explode. Thanks, man. I'll check it out. Okay, let's see the cup and handle up here. Testing out the resistance. Let's see. 5-second charts. There is not much volume up here, but you know, just because there is not much volume, you can still draw the lines. Maybe some kind of channel up here. Okay, let's check out Phantom cup and handle. What kind of time frame are you looking at? I wouldn't say it's cup and handle, but it's a range up here. Cup and handle goes like this up here and explodes towards upside. But this isn't exploding, but it's definitely going to, you know, very steeply towards upside up here. It's kind of a little bit sketchy up here at top. What kind of 3% down, that's too much. If it comes down again, maybe. Where is my 10 moving average? Yeah, it's a little bit extended right now. Hitting the resistance. 1 hourly, 4 hourly up here. Still 3 hours and 36 minutes left. 30 minutes, 6 minutes up here. It's coming to the resistance. It's quite scary. And I was just thinking, every time we had this bearish engulfing candle beside over here, we get a green candle, bearish engulfing green candle. So just because you have a bearish engulfing candle doesn't mean that you cannot have a green candle. That means the Matic might be a good option to long. Yeah, it's going out. Got 35. We could do long on Matic because, you know, if it falls back down 35 up here below these lows, then we could, you know, close the position. See 15 minutes time frame up here, bouncing, hitting this resistance up here, right up to the top of the range. I cut my short. So Weiwei is cutting his short, that means we're gonna dump. And this thing up here, I'm a little bit unsure about short on Ape. Maybe still in some kind of option. Resistance up there. Might pull back. Let's see. Hey Dan John, what's up, man? Wow. Oh, that's why Bitcoin exploded. Very small time frames. Hitting the resistance. It kind of looks bullish up here. Great was at annual meeting for firefighters. You're a firefighter. So cool, man. I'm guessing that's a little bit more exciting than watching, you know, charts move on, you know, Bitcoin chart move right now. But we didn't have any kind of pullback up here on the retest. Even though it's small time frame, there is no. There we go. Only green candles, only green candles. Ever since we wanted to long up here, been only green candles. A little bit, yeah. This looks like a nice move up here. So I don't think I want to short ape. Because ape broke a lot of, you know, a lot of resistance level on this move. $30 minutes closing in 47 seconds. Look at it go. We lost something like, you know, 0.4% up here. Let's see volume. Yeah, some kind of top up here coming in. There is no rush, guys. There is no rush. It was quite nice volume as well. Is Bitcoin pulling back? No, Bitcoin is consolidating. Bitcoin looks good. Ah. 30-minute came just barely above 10 moving average, pulling back right now. Wow. At least some kind of volatility kicked in, so that's good. Fell down, but you know. just hit resistance. Might have a consolidation period. Ape is going to our, our entries up here. Possible short entry, but the problem with the possible short entry, is that back a little bit. This is really coming towards our short entry. Big question is, will it get rejected or is just gonna hit it and continue through it? It's going a little fast though. This went out of this expanding musical instrument up here. Bitcoin's a little undecisive. A little bit undecisive. Yeah, it looks like a perfect channel up here, but it's top of the channel. It's not, haven't broken out yet. An ape. Shall we short ape? How much up there is left? 0.2. Let's see. Still too early to say it's not gonna break it. 1 hour is still, getting into these resistance levels. Pulling back. Ape pulled back already. How can you pull back already? Like there's been no candles up here. Yeah. Phantom down. Very nice. But I opened short. Let's see. Shorts are sketchy a little bit. The only thing that right now holding everything back is Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is pulling back. But how much will it pull back? There is no clear trend, right now. For Bitcoin, it's just, slowly, bleeding down. This might be just, the first pullback or whatnot. I'm seeing altcoins, you know, up 1 point something, 1.123% up. So how big extensions do we have? 5-minute time frame. Slight extensions, but not that much. Matic is technically out, it had a pullback. So we can long Matic and just say, you know, if it goes back inside up here, you know, 0.4, 0.5 or something like that, we close that trade. Bitcoin is definitely pulling back. This resistance up here. Pullbacks don't mean much. So how do we do this? It's below this resistance up here, 10, 20, 50 moving average. Let's clean up a little bit up here. It went a little bit fast towards the upside up here. And this thing over here is not dropping actually. Maybe it is. And up here. It gets everybody rallied and then it stops. So it looks like this thing over here hit some kind of a channel or top of the channel or something like that. Expanding musical instrument. System fifth attempt to break through the resistance at 45.55 since yesterday. Rose looks good. We're gonna check, look at your rose. It bounced nicely up here. But this thing had, you know, a couple of days ago it had, you know, a move of, you know, 43% pullback to the support, right now bouncing again. It's already a lot up for the day. Slowly climbing, this could actually continue, but sketchy. Let's just focus on very sweet as a scam move upwards. It might be a scam move upwards, but do we really care whether that's a scam move if it can make us money? Oh, so much volume on this candle up here. Yeah, I'm blowing. Getting people trapped. entire this move up here, the volume has been going down. Right now there is no volume up here at the top. It is curving a little bit sideways up here. I wish there was something with more. I don't think it can do it. More on the Kia. Haven't been looking at Ethereum at all. Wow, this is nice week on the downside out here. Maybe we should just long Ethereum because I'm so scared to, you know, to short ape. Why am I so scared to short ape? We're just slowly climbing the trend up here towards the upside. Came close enough. Was that I can't bounce above 5k a while ago? No, it's a different account. Nice shit background music. Can you share the playlist with us? There is no playlist. It's just, you know, MP3s on my PC. Any open position? No open positions. I'm very undecisive right now about what to do. Very undecisive. This hit me resist. Okay, this 5 minute time frame. Because ape is telling me to short, and everything else is telling me to long. So we're gonna listen to everything else, or we're gonna listen to ape. What you guys think? But it's just slowly climbing. It's like oh, it's a rising wedge. % all the way up there. 230. 5.3. How does this look on? Yeah, I think we're gonna short the Ponzi. It's coming to the top. It's coming to some kind of a people are longing. Yeah, let's I might be wrong with this, but you know, open short confirm. I might be wrong with this one. Rising wedge into the major resistance level, but it's going slowly into that, so it can definitely do. But it's very close, it doesn't 0.13. Bitcoin is kind of sketchy up here. So we'll see. Okay, so we hit our target up here and it's not dropping down, it's just pumping above. Let's give it a moment or two to see if it gets pulled back down again. Because 5-3s are stop loss, so there is that. We can put stop loss so we don't get wrecked. Wow, this goes fast. Yeah, 5-3 give or take up here. So let's put a stop loss and down here. 5.3 confirm. There we go. We got a stop loss in play. Hit the resistance right now, so we could have waited a moment more, but it broke out of this rising wedge here on 1 minute time frame towards the upside up here, which is not actually a good thing, but it's hitting the resistance, so there is a good chance it's just gonna pull back. But it doesn't seem that it wants to pull back. So maybe. I mean, there is not enough volume up here for this candle, I think. So doesn't matter. We got a stop loss and everything in place, so we're good. We're shorting the resistance. We are not shorting the the bottom or anything like that, right? So I mean, technically by some kind of And there is no follow through, like on this move up here, there is no follow through. So it might just, come here and fall down. But Bitcoin isn't doing that well. Came up here, right now back down again. Coming back down to support levels. Down by 17 bucks. So this is gonna be interesting. It's not falling through though, but there is so little volatility on the charts right now. Possible short entry, we enter the short a little bit below there. Our stop loss is at down there. Our entry is down here somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't seem to falling back. It went down here and it bounced up here. So we'll see, we'll see. Maybe it's waiting for Bitcoin to bounce or something like that crazy. But if Bitcoin pulls back, and Bitcoin hit resistance up here, so there is no reason for this thing to, you know, continue pumping. I mean, Phantom, what did Phantom do? Even Phantom is at some kind of top, and everybody started FOMO into coins. So once people start FOMOing into coins, that means that, you know, the range is reached. Like we even wanted to FOMO up here, right? Technically, you know, you don't want to FOMO up here, but you know, people, once it, you know, broke up here, people want to FOMO up here. I'm not saying this cannot go up, I'm just saying that, you know, people are FOMOing in. And this isn't, even though it's broken out of the shrine, you know, rising wedge, it's not going up. Stall doesn't have that much, you know. Took out everything down here below, right? Didn't take out these, but took out these up here in this move, but not these. But it needs to get back below the support. If you want to dump, there we go. It's going back down to our entry somewhere, I'm guessing. There we go. We are in profit, guys. 0.15 in profit. Howdy, partner. You grow, I grow. I like your name. Howdy. How you doing, man? So far so good. You know, and Bitcoin is still pulling down. Now this can of course always, you know, bounce. So we're gonna keep on following the bounce. And for this to play out nicely, it needs to go below these levels down here. And once it's below this level, then we have a dump, and then we take profit down somewhere around here, right? Sounds like a plan, guys. And if it goes against us, we lose 0.5%, 5% of count. It's fine. Bullish still. Nah, it's just a range. It's just a range. And I've noticed that these ranges like to do these, you know, big, you know, bullish moves towards upside that end in nothing. And then as soon as they do this bullish move towards upside that end in nothing, people start FOMOing in, and then you know, it pulls back a little bit, and then it does another move. So, but you know, see, we are not that much in profit right now, 0.72%. So you know, this can definitely, you know, just once, you know, slight move towards upside, and we are out. We are out. Here we are not even below 10 moving average or anything like that over here. If you pull the line over here, we are not even, you know, done with the expanding musical instrument up here. So there are definitely levels that need to be broken, but maybe some kind of channel as well. Yeah, it's working in our favor so far. At least this move up here got broken down, which is nice. So right now we need to break this up here towards the downside, which will be nice. Oof, you risky devil. Mohammed, are you still in your long from yesterday? You did well, man. There we go, we hit support. Should we take profits? 2%. Nah, not just yet. And down here, this can, because this one thing in time frame, this can, you know, try to hold the support for a little while. Bitcoin pulling a little bit more down. Matic went back down support. I mean, see here, you know, these sideways moves, you know, you will break, you know, important level of resistance and then you will do nothing. I took some off the table. Nice, nice. You know what you're doing, man. Are you in a long or short right now? Any longs, any shorts? Teach me the basics. That's TA. Trend lines. Too much FUD. You think? I think there is too much hopium that we are gonna go up. We had just a poll on Twitter. See here. 58%, 0.5% are long in this. Almost 60% are in long. 41% shorting. On our chat over here, that was 30-30 between longs and shorts, and 30 was sitting on sidelines. But I think, you know, people are biased towards the upside. People are expecting some kind of, you know, hopium pump. And the way I see it, you know, any major resistance needs to be, you know, shorted right now. And the centralized exchanges, I don't know about that. Where is Bitcoin going in the short term? Down. I'm still more biased towards downside. I still haven't seen anything, like, even if you get some kind of run up or something like that, I still haven't seen anything that can indicate any kind of bottom or something like that, right? I mean, we could definitely, I tried longing, you know, Matic, you know, earlier today and stuff like that, but I wasn't thinking of holding Matic for, like, you know, days and days on. It's just, you know, quick scalp, short, whatever, long, whatever, right? I'm still more biased towards downside. Even after all of this, I'm still more biased towards the downside. Short term, of course. If you look at a weekly time frame, I'm more biased towards the upside, but, you know, this move that's happening right now is definitely, you know, changed the trend towards downside. So, you know, we should be shorting where the trend is, and the way I see the trend is towards downside. So I don't see a reason to go long. Maybe some kind of short scalps and stuff like that, but last time we hit this bottom up here, you came, you know, did a double top up here. So maybe people are hoping it's gonna do that, and doesn't do it, just please down. That'd be nice. Let's take 5 minutes break again, guys. And you can follow the price for me. Don't pump it too much, guys. We got a stop loss, so it's all good, guys. What's happening, guys? Retest. Maybe. Bitcoin is pulling down still, I mean, towards the support levels. Matic is pulling down inside the channel up here, or retesting channel, but it's going down. Phantom, somebody is pulling down as well. There is no reason why we should, you know, pump up here. We are at resistance. Lower high. Yeah, retest, some kind of retest. If it goes up here, you know, that might be a problem, but as long as it's, you know, just comes up here a little bit, it's okay. The volume is also not showing anything special. It's really sad that we cannot see, you know, oh, there was a lot of buying on this candle over here, but it's not moving the candle. Over here there was a lot of buying, and then the buying went down and then it pulled back. So far so good. It's above the moving averages though. So if Bitcoin does a nice move towards the upside right now, which it can do because it's been bleeding since this stop up here for a long time, going into the falling wedge up here, so you can do a nice move up here. That will actually get us wrecked. It's just on small time frames. Oh, look at the ugly candles, man. Look at the ugly candles. Just going tighter and tighter up here. Give or take. Look at the ugly candles. And right back down again. Bearish engulfing candle, 5-minute time frame, 35 seconds left. Very nice. Below the support level. We good, guys. We good. So far, so good. Every pump is sold immediately. Yeah, but that's what I've noticed lately. It's that, you know, in these kind of ranging scenarios, right, where, you know, at least Bitcoin ranges in certain range, whatever that range is up here. I think that right now the range is up here, below these lows up here. Every time you have this, you know, these kind of ranges, whatever this range is, right, you'll see these, you know, scam pumps towards the upside. And once you see these scam pumps, they get sold off immediately, right? They just keep in the range. Maybe that's because it's weekend, so, you know, during the weekend they want to, you know, hold the price, you know, at certain levels. And you can see up here this, you know, falling wedge, although we are looking at it on a 5-second time frame up here, it is breaking towards the upside over here a little bit. But, you know, it's a 5-second time frame, you know, up here. So small scam pump, it's fine. Wow, right back up again. The moves are legit. But we broke down outside this, you know, rising wedge, retest that bearish engulfing candle, trying to go up here again. But 5 minutes did close below everything though. I haven't been this excited to see something go down since my wife on wedding. You are short, I'm guessing. Yeah. Bitcoin is a lot more exciting when you know, you're trading. Double top pattern playing out. It might be double top, we don't know. I mean, this can definitely be double top because over here it was going inside the rising wedge, and double top creates when, you know, you fall out and you retest that, and then off time you create these, you know, double tops up here, and then you go down. But this line up here, we need to break that, and we are not breaking that just yet. So, but we are at resistance. We are at resistance. So if Bitcoin doesn't do, you know, some kind of major move towards upside, I don't see how this should be able to break the 20 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. Yeah. If Bitcoin, you know, does some stupid move towards upside, it becomes, you know, suddenly, you know, stupidly bullish or something like that, right? Like over here, you know, bounces up over here, starts going towards upside, breaks, you know, the resistance up here in this channel over here. Then we can start, you know, getting a little bit worried. We're gonna probably get stopped out, but you know, that's part of the game. Getting stopped out is part of the game. It's fine. I was stopped off my short. Nos Industry, where did you have your short? I called it short on 528. Oh my god, how did you do that? That's the very top, man. How did you manage to do that? You probably don't have, you know, the FOMO tendencies that, you know, we do on this channel. The Pinder. But we always know that this can go against us, right? That's why we have a stop loss in place. That's why we you know, are careful. Look at the bounce off of the support, man. Look at that bounce. This expanding, you know, expanding falling wedge up here, right? Look at that bounce. Right back up there again on the support. And to tell you the truth, I'm not really 100% confident in any kind of either long or short right now. So we're just going with the flow. Yep, stop set at 5.3, see what happens. Yeah, exactly, see what happens. We did what we could do. We found the resistance. We found the pattern. We waited to come, you know, as close as we know we could until our FOMO kicked in, and then after that, you know, it's only, you know, getting in, putting stop loss, and, you know, letting it play out until something changes and we have to get out. But nothing has changed that tells me right now that, you know, this is not gonna, you know, fall down up here. Look here, went down, bounced to the resistance, went down again, tried to go up again, failed, to the support again. And right now the only thing that's left right now is, you know, the curve and fall down even more. Because if this does another move up here towards upside, I mean, we still technically can, you know, survive it if this line holds, right? We can still technically survive it. And maybe the line, and you can see up here, it didn't come all the way up there. It came close, but not all the way. So maybe if you use these wicks up here, then we get a better entry. So, you know, even if it's right now bounces up here like it's right now doing right now, bounce over here, we are still below, you know, 5.3. But if it goes above 5.3, it's pretty much over. You know, something shady is going on if it does that, right? See, Bitcoin is pumping, but Ape is not. Matic is though. But these are small time frames, so See this range up here, these tops, and then you know these some kind of bottoms down here. Just a range. And where is the ape's range? Ape doesn't have a range. Ape's range was down here, and they blew that. Look at this wick up here, man. I don't know who did that, but I've noticed that somebody is doing a lot of buying. A lot of buying on Altcoin. A lot of buying on Altcoin, guys. Somebody is doing a lot of buying on an Altcoin. And these are not, you know, only wicks. You can see up here as well. Somebody is doing a lot of buying on Altcoin, guys. Ever since we started this move towards downside, every single dip has been, you know, people have been buying this thing up here. Somebody has been, I don't know, some whale has been buying, you know, every single dip. There we go. So we tried to, you know, 2 times up here at the top, failed that. Tried over here last time, failed that, went through the support, and right now the big question is where is the, you know, where is the move? So let's remove the lines that are a little bit over here right now and see if we can, you know, so this broke down. So where is the next support? I mean, we got a horizontal support, of course, but that broke right now over here as well. We got this one down here, the first, you know, top move up here, the 50 moving average. This is on small time frames. Let's see, do we have anything else? See how nicely we hit that. Let's go to the 4 hourly over here. I would say up here, yeah, we're hitting that right now, and then we got these bottoms down here, and we got a 10 moving average. And then, you know, we gotta go all the way down to, you know, something like, you know, let me see again, 4 hourly. Yeah, 20 moving average down here. And then these moves are nothing, and then we got these stops over here on the 50 moving average, right? It looks something like this when it comes to support and resistance lines. So what kind of move do we look for right now to say that we can take profit if it does happen? This is, you know, 88%. If it goes below the SP, I would say, you know, 200 moving average on 1 hour, something like that, down here, 188% down. But for that to happen, we need to break something like this over here. So we are not quite there yet. But if you do break this over here and do manage to get back below the support, then we can see either one of these 2 levels get hit. But it's a long game, it's a long game. Was shorting XE 1025. Yeah. What will be gimmick for the next bull run? AI? AI is just coming right in right now, so I think, you know, these metaverses will, you know, implement AI, so every metaverse will have something with the AI. But I think the gimmick will be, I've been saying for a long time, I don't know, I might be wrong, but I've been saying, you know, the next, you know, big thing is the metaverse, NFTs. But right now you can throw AI at that as well. Stock oversold as well, stock RSI. We have Super Bowl news tomorrow. It's a big deal. I wonder if they'll have any cryptocurrency commercials this year. Yeah, the cryptocurrency, you know, the Coinbase cryptocurrency commercial was, you know, epic last year. Everybody was talking about that. That was such a good commercial. I think definitely somebody's gonna, you know, use that and try that to do that again. Something like that, right? Not due to FTX crash. It was FTX last year. No, there is none. Okay. In Norway, we have, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so it's a big day for, you know, restaurants and stuff like that. I think that's the only thing that's happening in Norway. That pump, scam pump. Triple top. Oh, bull flag. God damn it, we got a bull flag. Maybe it's a bull flag. It looks scary though. Valentine's Day, Tuesday, like a romantic holiday. Yeah. So Super Bowl, Mother's Day, and Valentine's Day all together. But Mother's Day is only in Norway. I think, you know, international Mother's Day is at some other time or event or something like that. Did Bitcoin do some, you know, bullish moves? It's moving a little bit towards the upside up here. Well, it had this falling wedge, so it needs to go up here at the top of the falling wedge at least. Right now it's coming there, so, you know, it's only if it starts breaking this towards the upside up here again that, you know, we might start getting worried about our ape short. Still streaming. Not still streaming, I don't know. We've been streaming for 2 hours now, so yeah, maybe still streaming. I didn't even notice that the time flew by. You know, when you're having fun. We don't have much, you know, upside room up here, so if it goes up there, we are gonna get wrecked up here. And this looks like consolidation up here, you know, uptrend consolidation up here. So if it does go above that, it's pretty much over, you know, it doesn't matter how you look at it. So it needs to stop soon. How's Matic doing? Matic is down. Matic did also this scam pump up here. Right now pulling a little bit, you know, double top up here and pull it back again. So it hit some kind of resistance as well. But this 1 minute time frame. What are we doing with our lives? Can I ask what platforms that you're using make? The link is down below. We're using Bybit for trading. And of course, this over here is TradingView. TradingView.com. Trading Bybit, you know, analysis, TradingView.com. Everybody is using TradingView. I don't know anybody else. I know one guy that, you know, is using something else than TradingView, but that guy is a little bit weird. Still sitting on this 20 moving average. I mean, it's not doing anything. We are at resistance, so if the resistance breaks, the resistance breaks. What you gonna do about that? I'm trading with two. Yours just looks a different to mine. Yeah, I mean, I changed it a little bit, you know, because, you know, it just changed a little bit color. Remove the noise. The first thing you have to go to settings and go to scale appearance. And these vertical lines, like these lines up here, I mean, you know, these stupid lines that everybody have on the screen, you gotta remove that. You know, you see these lines, you gotta remove the lines. You know, you go to settings, appearance, vertical lines, just, you know, just remove. There is no point. I mean, we already have, you know, a ton of lines on our screens. We don't need more lines. You know, then you change a little bit of color, you know, and stuff like that, and then you have your own personalized trading view. I still like you. I'm a weirdo. No paid indicators here. And when you look at it on the screen, you know, I just blocked out everything else. You know, ridiculous, but just the trading. Yeah. You wanna have, like, it's just noise. It's just noise. When you're charting and looking at the charts, you wanna remove as much noise as you can. Anything that you don't use, even the, you know, the buy sell signal up here, you know, buy sell whatever. You wanna remove that. You wanna remove everything from the charts that you are not using, because that's just noise. So bearish engulfing, and still pushing up here. Triple top up here. We need this to go down, right? But it just does not want to go down. And why did it stop over here? Yeah, it went below that and then managed to pull back in a 5 minute time frame. So that's that. So we still haven't broken this, you know, this line down here. On the 1 minute time frame, it did look like we broke it, right? On the 1 minute time frame, it did look like we broke that. But on a bigger time frame, we managed to pull back, you know, up here and then pump. So make background white. But people don't like, you know, white background, especially when, you know, because they are, you know, watching charts at night on their phone, and, you know, the white is too much for the eyes. So it's a lot easier to, you know, for people to watch some kind of black background or something like that. Steven Dupe, how you doing, man? I have aqua and white candles. I actually had a video made, you know, how to use TradingView, and, you know, how to set it up so people will be, you know, will be willing to read your charts. What I explain to people is, you know, number one, remove the noise. Number two, make some black background, because it's, you know, it's easier on the eyes for people that are reading your charts. And number three is, you know, keep the candles red and green. And the reason for that is that, you know, that's what's the standard is. So when somebody looks at your, you know, your charts and they see, you know, purple candles and, you know, pink candles and, you know, yellow candles and stuff like that, sure, they can look at and analyze the chart as well. But most of the time, I mean, at least I'm like that. When I see somebody has, you know, weird colors on the candles and, you know, weird background and, you know, some gradient background stuff, and I'm just like, nope, I don't want to do this, you know. So you wanna, not only do you wanna, you know, have very clean charts for yourself, but you also want to have very clean charts if you want to present it to somebody else and tell, you know, ask other people, hey man, what you think about, you know, my chart and stuff like that. Because if your chart is very noisy and ugly and unwatchable, and I have to, you know, think about, you know, first, you know, whether the yellow or the blue is the, you know, red candle or a green candle, and I have to figure that out first, I'm just gonna say, nope, I don't want to watch this, right? So, you know. And if you're in Asia, you're gonna use red and blue candles, because that's standard over there, right? So red and green candles with some kind of black background, and remove all the noise, you know, and you know, people will be a lot more, you know, likely to, you know, watch your charts. Have you tried using spider lines? I always use spider lines. That's the first thing everybody does when they start doing TA, right? That's the very first thing everybody does. That's the very first thing everybody does. You take the tops up here, you know, you take the, you know, and then you see the magic happen, right? And you see, oh my god, it's actually following stuff, like, oh my god, look at the support, oh my god, the resistance. You know, it's just beautiful, just beautiful. You can do it all over the place. What you need to do is find these very important levels of pivot points, right? Pivot points are important, but it's just trend lines. Spider lines, as they call them, is just trend lines. This isn't dropping, guys. This isn't dropping. Tip top. What's up, Edward? How you doing, man? Everyone has his own preferred. In my opinion, your chart isn't clean because I see 1,000 lines and indicators. Yeah, exactly. But I'm not gonna. If I want to show you this chart over here, for example, right? For whatever reason, and, you know, I would probably, you know, ask you, hey man, what you think about this, you know, rising wedge? But, you know, I would clean the chart a little bit and show you just what I want to show you. I'm just saying that clean, you know, a noisy chart, not easily readable chart, and just because you have, you know, you prefer, you know, yellow and pink candles and, you know, green background, I don't know, you know, it's easy for other people to read the charts. That's all I'm saying. But everybody understands the red and green, and the black background is easy on the eyes. That's only it. Just feel I have some support and resistance lines. Drop, easy dropping, please, please, please tell me it's dropping. It's not dropping. Why do you lie to me, guys? What is dropping? Bitcoin to 90k soon? I don't know. That's the hope, you know? Maybe. I don't like this move up here, consolidation up here. And this little red thing cannot be, you know, assumed as dropping. Panic the Bitcoin low, just don't drop. Say it will come true. Dropping. Okay, dropping, it's dropping, guys, dropping. Matic about to break out. It already broke out of something, but you know, up here we had this expanding musical instrument on, you know, it broke out, it retested, created a higher high up here. It's still going something like this over here, and there is again some kind of expanding musical instrument over here, a channel or something like that. I don't know what this is over here. So if it broke out, it should pump, but it's not pumping, so I'm telling me that, you know, the price, you know, for bullishness is a little weak. And this is literally not doing anything, man. It's dropping straight into the flames. In theory, you don't need indicators to be good trade. In theory, you don't need anything. In theory, you just need, you know, a couple of lines and that's it. But not a lot of people can, you know, analyze the chart that well. Oh my god. Please be some kind of swing failure pattern or something like that. Just need to trade on the moon long. Are we above 4 hourly? Yeah, it's pumping above 4 hourly. Unfortunately, very bullish. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be that good. This is actually very bad, because over here it's consolidating inside a triangle. And right now it's breaking towards upside, so, you know, target up here is, you know, some clear upside here. There. See. We got a stop loss, it's gonna stop us out, it's gonna be fine. Wanna try. Bitcoin coming 200 moving average on 5 minute time frame 1.3, maybe some kind of doji and the move down and everything, you know, resets a little bit. Matic 1 hourly. Triangle. Where do you see triangle up here? Maybe something like this over here, maybe. Give or take, it's gonna create a triangle, and, you know, triangle should be down here, I think. Maybe something like this. Maybe this is the triangle. See, this is a channel up here and it's still not dropping. $303. Yeah, it's just channeling towards upside. On left side on a vector candle. What's a vector candle? A vector candle. VGR. Not what I was. What is a vector candle? Chat GPT. We're gonna ask ChatGPT. What is a vector candle in technical analysis? In technical analysis, a vector candle is a type of representation used to display price movement and trading activity over a certain period of time, typically on a candlestick chart. The vector candle extends the traditional candlestick format by adding an arrow to indicate the direction of the price movement. The color of the candle body and the direction of the arrow can be used to determine whether the price movement is bullish upward or bearish downward. The length of the candle and arrow can also indicate. It can be useful for technical traders to identify trends and make decisions based on price movement. It's important to know that technical analysis should be used in conjunction with other methods such as fundamental. I saw him. It doesn't tell me anything. Candles with big volume. Okay, vector candles with big volume. So if you look at the volume up here, we will assume that this little candle up here, you know, but there is a little candle with big volume. There is no big candle with big volume. Like up here, there's a vector candle. You can see these two are vector candle. Maybe these two are both of these. Type traders the Altcoin indicator. It's very helpful. Traders reality. What does this thing do? Ooh, we hit some kind of line. M5. Psi high calculating, psi low calculating. Never mind, low. I can't analyze this because I'm not, you know, daily open, yearly day high, M4, I don't know. Did we get stopped out? Oh, so close. So close. So close. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Because when price moves fast, leaving a lot of liquidity behind, which it later retraces and gets. Ah, okay. So, oil vector candle, but inform about imbalance in supply and demand. We are so close to getting wrecked, guys. So close to getting wrecked. No hope. It's okay. We are already up that much. How much are we losing? We're losing 100 bucks. 100 bucks. Okay, let's see how many. And we wrecked. Still keeping it, but there is no way we can survive this. There is literally no way. How do you avoid getting wrecked? How did you avoid getting wrecked? I don't know. But there is no way we can avoid getting wrecked right now. This looks too bullish. And the top of this, you know, channel up here is, you know, 315 or something like that. So unless we, you know, move our stop loss, or this, you know, this midline up here, you know, stops, you know, the movement, but you see up here trying to go up. I don't know why it's going up. Like, Bitcoin is not going up. Like, what's the deal with that? Just a matter of time. No rules, Ashima, Bart Simpson. No, I don't know. Oak spoke too soon. Don't long something that's up 20% low. You mean don't short something that's up? Oh, I don't know. How beautiful will be the stop loss resistance usually is our entry. Let's see. That's good. The fact that it's just staying here and not falling down is also very bullish. When the price can actually manage to just hold certain level, is also, you know, you can also assume it's, you know, the bullish extended period of time. There is big news due on Monday, I believe. Tuesday, not Monday. But it will be good if you get stopped out, because then we can, you know, make a new trade, you know, do something else. You're an ape again. Again. Not here for that. I'm just here to troll and learn from the best. Weeks! You made in this account so far. How many trades? I don't know. A good deal. Is it Pablo again on Tuesday? It's CPR numbers on Tuesday. So everybody's saying that's important. So, you know, gotta be important if everybody says it's important. It's money for my hodl. Yeah. So CPI numbers are gonna be interesting to see, you know, how they come out. Bitcoin just pumping. What's up with that, man? If you had logged anything, it would have worked out. But no, we had to short. So there was expanding channel over here. Expanding channel inside the triangle, and right now you're top of the triangle. So if this breaks towards upside, doesn't pump, then you know something is wrong. I don't see how you can survive this, because these candles up here, yeah, there we go, wicked out. We out, guys, we out. Yeah, you heard that. Those demos are neatly stacked in order on 3 minutes. So I'm guessing most people are winning their trades right now, longing. And this thing is going above 20 moving average. Still 2 hours left, so you know. Coming in a hot Tuesday, inflation increasing, but not necessarily a terrible thing for the macro. We'll see when Tuesday comes. That noise when you wicked out was so unfortunate, bro. Shall we short here at the top again? How often can we short? Double top, right? Shall we short the double top? Huge couple ape 1 hour. There is no handle on the cup and handle. Oh, this one. Yeah. This is already break though. Yeah. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's pumping. No, we're not touching short on ape again. We short support only. Yeah, we short only support. And Matic is getting out of this, triangle that, somebody mentioned. Falling wedge, broke that out, continued towards the upside. We didn't, long here. Where was it? Down here where we wanted to. And Bitcoin is breaking out. Yeah, so everything pumping. GG. Took wrong position, guys. Took wrong position. Told ya. You told me, yeah, Roland. You great. You master trader. Nice one. You legit. BTC will make bears cry. I'm already crying, man. I can't cry anymore. I cried enough. Don't worry, your spot bag is killing it. I sold my spot bag. It's hitting resistance. Bitcoin is pumping. So time to short. The resistance on top up here. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It breaks up. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Open short, confirm. Immediately goes against us. What's the worst that can happen? $347. Can still pump. It goes out of the channel. How can you go out of the channel after this pump, man? I don't get it. Okay, but too early to short for my blood. How can you go out of the channel? You just pumped like you from the bottom towards the top, and you still want to go out of the channel. I don't get it. I don't get it. Scalp for $20 out now with trace, I'm sure. Jesus. I'm so overheated. Hopefully this doesn't disappoint me. We are back. Show some close profits on the group. Wow, there is literally no stopping this thing over here, man. Phantom, 35% profit, nice, very nice. $161% profit, very nice. What's that? MK, I don't know what this is. 100x long, Muhammad, 32%, very nice. I'm glad somebody's winning, because we are definitely not winning. So after this move towards upside, right now the volume is, see here, this is a big candle up here and the volume is going down. Hopefully we don't get stopped out. Got my popcorn. Relief rally, maybe. Wow, it's not dropping, so we're probably gonna get stopped out for a second time. Look at this thing, man. It just, and there we go, we got stopped out. Look at this thing, man. It just keeps on going up. And Bitcoin also keeps on going up. Wow, 5-minute candle. Yeah. You are bullish. Okay guys, we gotta stop that 2 times on a short, so you know, it's definitely not time for shorting. We wrecked account. Why do we have so, how much did we lose on second one? So we lost like 200 bucks, you know, 250 bucks or something like that on a trade, on 2 trades, 2 shorts. They didn't work out. We were overly bearish at the bottom, unfortunately. They're most like this. How about splitting entries and long and short with stop loss? So, yeah. Maybe. No, I'm not really a fan of. Longing and shorting and hedging and stuff like that. But we took one of the most bullish coins, and we are hoping that, you know, the resistance will hold. But the resistance didn't hold, and this is just pumping towards the upside. So the big question is when they will stop, right? Maybe somewhere up here at 550 or something like that. Try 542 resistance. 5 minutes, APUSDT. Now we're done with shorting. We're done for the day, guys. I'm gonna relax. I'm not feeling, you know, 100%. So, you know, but the stream was there. The entertainment was there. So, you know, so sub to the channel, like the video on the way out, and you know, there will be stream more tomorrow as well. You know, tomorrow is Sunday, so might be an early stream, might be a late stream. I'm gonna see what it, you know, what we do with that. Phantom is continuing the pump. Matic is continuing the pump. Maybe I'm still thinking Matic can actually do this, you know, move up here towards the upside up here. So Matic is still something like, you know, 5% left towards the upside up here, if not more. Guys, thanks for stopping by, thanks for liking the video, thanks for subbing, thanks for, you know, being here. It's enjoyable when there are people watching. So there is that. And we'll see how this plays out eventually. Right now Bitcoin is going a little bit towards the upside, you know, after this consolidation period down here at the bottom. It still isn't above these, you know, highs up here at, you know, 200 moving average up here at 21.9. So there is that. This is why I don't trade weekends. But somebody is winning, you know. We might have lost, you know, 2 times, but you know, there is definitely somebody winning on weekends as well. And as you just saw on our, you know, on our poll, on Twitter, you know, 60% are winning. I mean, they are long, right? So they might, you know, they are winning. Either they are winning because, you know, they know how to do TA or not. I don't know. There is that. Guys, again, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. You know what to do with the link below, right? I don't have to mention it. Bye bye.